She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands.
I've grown up with urban music and always been influenced by urban music, but it's been a evolution of my own music to kind of get into it. I couldn't just I couldn't have come out with Shape of You on my first album. I think I needed to do A-Team on the first album. Yeah, so it's been a constant evolution. Yeah, no, I still think it's the best album in my career, but I do believe that the next album that I do will be the best album in my career. I think you should always believe that the thing you're working on at that time is the best thing that you've worked on. Otherwise, what's the point in doing it? So, yeah, I think the next album I do will be the best album I've done, and then the album after that will be the best album. I think you have to evolve and grow as an artist, and you should never step backwards and make anything you're not happy with. Yeah, well, I mean, I was kind of introduced to reggaeton the last time I was over here, and I guess I've been influenced by it, like the rest of the world. I mean, there's lots of stuff. I visited Ghana in Africa, and they use Afrobeat over there, and I found Afrobeat very similar to reggaeton as well. There's a lot of crossover. I just worked with Liam Payne. We just did a song together. Rita Ora has a new song out. Camila Cabello, she's got a song that we've been working on. Did some songs with Jess Glynn. God, who else? Anne-Marie. Yeah. Oh, I've done some country stuff. I've worked with Keith Urban. I don't know if he's big out here. Yeah. There's some stuff coming out. It left a lasting impression because I usually use monitors to play with, so like speakers on the ground. And our first gig was in Bogota, and I couldn't hear myself for the whole show because the crowd was so loud. So since then, I now use in-ear monitors. So I remember Bogota for being the place that made me get in-ear monitors because the crowd was so loud, which I think is a good thing. If I remember Bogota for being the loudest crowd that I'd ever had, it's good. There's a documentary I'm working on at the moment, which is the making of Divide, but there's so much footage of it, so it's going to take a while to edit down. And then I'll be working on a soundtrack for a movie next. Yeah, it's basically the better the crowd is, the better the show is. So I know within the first 30 seconds of the first song how the show's going to go, and I think if it's a regular crowd, the show's, it's as it should be. It's a regular show. It's as good as any other show. But I think if a crowd's extra amazing, the show kind of goes with it, and it goes off on a tangent. I have a feeling today's going to be like that. I have a feeling. I don't really, because I don't really search for it. I kind of creativity, I think, gets fed without you even realizing. I think just by you existing, and then when you sit down to write a song, then it comes out. But I don't actively search for anything. I don't know. There's songs like what took a while on this record. Nothing on this record, but like on the last records, there was Photograph, and that was like I must have recorded 13, 14 different versions of that in different ways. That was quite a tough thing. Yeah. I think it's positive. It's very it's based a lot on family and friends and warmth. Yeah. So I think happy. I mean, there are elements of sadness on it, but all in all, it's a happy record. Hey, this is Ed Sheeran. I'm here in Colombia. This is shock.co.